it's Mr. Leonidas here. I hope you're doing well. This is just going to be a video about taking down the SKS, sort of a field stripping and a breakdown video. And I do a lot of shooting with this SKS. This is a Chinese Norinco SKS with the Tapco T6 Intrafuse stock. I really like this stock system. It's treated me pretty well over the past few years. And like I said, I do a lot of the shooting of the SKS, and I think it's a good idea for me to just kind of do a quick a breakdown video. There's some really good SKS videos and a lot of good breakdown of field stripping ones out there, especially Godzilla's Love Child. He has an awesome SKS video, very detailed, very thorough. Mine's not going to be that thorough, but I'm first and foremost going to say that keeping your weapon systems clean, like this is a battle rifle, and keeping your tactical sporting rifles and other various weapons, keeping them clean and maintained is probably the #1 thing to ensure that they're going to run smoothly and efficiently. I think that's one of the main issues of having these malfunctions, and why they happen is simply because the weapon system is not cleaned properly. And I even ran into that with the AR platform, and then any other platform. That's why the AK and the SKS, they don't require being babied as much as an AR platform. That's why I respect the SKS here, because it's such a simplistic firearm system. But it will eventually need maintenance, like any system out there. There's nothing totally foolproof out there. I know a lot of people brag about the AK-47, but I think it's all's fair is any of these weapon systems should be maintained and clean. But I'm going to go ahead and get down to business here. Now, first off, you need to go ahead and make sure the firearm's safe. So I'm going to remove the magazine. There were rounds in there. Get that out. And then I'm going to go ahead and check. Action is clear. I'm going to do also a safety check on the actual trigger here. Okay. Gun is functional. Safety works. So, first thing, if you want to do a field strip on the SKS, is back here at the receiver area. There's a receiver cover. It's got to be removed. And I'm using a multi-tool here with a small little kind of flathead screwdriver instead of a punch. And I think that's going to work out just fine. So you pop this little lever right here at the back. It's like basically a takedown pin. You're going to hear, there you go. You're going to hear kind of a little pop. Slide all the way out, and then it loosens up right there. Take your receiver cover off. There you have your action spring, and then you have your bolt assembly. And this is a hanging bolt, which is really simplistic, really easy to work with. Now, I'm not going to get down to the firing pin, because I find that unnecessary. Now, in the life of a firearm like this, you should, but for a field strip, I don't think for an SKS or an AK-47, it's necessary to get to the firing pin. So that's already done there. Then another important thing is you have your gas tube at the front here, just like an AK-47, and that needs to be broken down. So then you can take a bullet or like a punch or a tool, and up here by this is the gas block area with the sight, the flip up rear sight, and you can put it in the little notch right there, pop it up, and you're going to want to go close to a 45-degree angle. There's a spring in there that you could pop out. I'm not wanting to do that. I'm not wanting to. Let's see. If I can get it. Okay, good. Okay, spring is still in there. And there is the gas tube with the piston. Now, a lot of carbon buildup on there, so that's something that's going to need cleaned. I think a lot of folks who run AK-47s tend to neglect the gas tube, but just like the AR platforms, there is carbon buildup. So that's pretty much it broken down, field stripped. I'm not going to deal with this trigger assembly. That's necessary for a field strip. So because all this is going to need clean, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back together. Got the piston system, the cover. Alright, good to go on that. I'm going to grab the bolt assembly, the hanging bolt, and drop it down in there. Slide it forward, drop spring in, receiver cover comes in last, and then pin goes back to the original position, popped in, set, good to go. Alright, Alright, so all I got on that one for now. It's Mr. Leonidas signing out, and I appreciate your time.